book of Susanna. Now, this has happened. I got a lot of stories for this history. I've seen it before. Something very similar, but I won't speak on it yet. Maybe I'll write about it. Alicia, for every verse, I think I got about 3 or 4 images. So let's start at verse 1, Captain Yuri.
The history of Susanna. Verse 1. There dwelt a man in Babylon called Joachim, and he took a wife whose name was Susanna, the daughter of Chelcias, a very fair woman and one that feared the Lord. Mm-hmm. Her parents also were righteous.
Her parents were righteous?
And taught their daughter according to the law of Moses.
See that? Taught her according to the law of Moses. You brothers, especially you virgin brothers, you want a sister like this, whose parents are in the truth, teaching her the law of Moses. Now, if her parents are not in the truth, and she's a virgin, there's senior sisters. What's the name of the program we got? I forgot. The Ladies in Waiting program, where they're training these young virgin girls how to speak, how to act, how to cook, how to conduct themselves. These are the type of women you want. You brothers that are fornicators, no, you don't get the virgin. Let the virgins get the virgins. The hell is this? And don't lie either. We're going to have Captain Amaziah check it out. Huh? What the hell? Where are we at, Yuri?
Verse 4. Now Joachim was a great rich man.
He was a great and rich man, Joachim.
And had a fair garden joining unto his house.
And he had a fair garden joining to his house.
And to him resorted the Jews, because he was more honorable than all others. The same year were appointed 2 of the ancients of the people to be judges.
Now read that verse again. These are the 2 Negroes right here. This is them. Go ahead.
The same year were appointed 2 of the ancients of the people to be judges, such as the Lord spake of, that wickedness came from Babylon from ancient judges.
That wickedness came from Babylon from ancient judges. This ties into what we've been reading. When you get bound in your sin, these 2 judges was wicked as hell. But everybody loved them. Nobody even considered. Go ahead.
That wickedness came from Babylon from ancient judges who seemed to govern the people.
Who seemed to govern the people.
These kept much at Joachim's house.
They spent a lot of time at Joachim's house. Joachim was rich. He had a big garden in the back. Everybody loved hanging out there. That was the hangout spot. Go ahead.
And all that had any suits in law came unto them.
So if there was any suits in law, they went to Joachim's house. Go ahead.
Now, when the people departed away at noon.
What verse you at?
Verse 7.
Go ahead.
Now, when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk. And the 2 elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her.
That is, hey, wait. Somebody get the mic. I want to know what sin is that. Read that verse again.
And the 2 elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her.
I want to know the sin there. I want to know the sin. All right. Who got it? Come up. You two, come up.
Shalom, Bishop, Most High Christ bless.
Shalom.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's possessions.
Okay.
Shalom, leadership, Most High Christ bless. Adultery.
Where would you go?
Matthew 5:27.
Very good. Matthew 5, yes. If you look on a woman to lust, you've committed adultery with her in your heart. So thou shalt not covet is the beginning. Covetousness is in your mind. It starts there. So the key word, Yuri, one more again.
And the 2 elders saw her. And the 2 elders saw her going in every day.
They're looking at her,
and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her.
Their lust. That lust is internal. That's what a covetousness is. They wanted her. Go ahead.
And they perverted their own mind.
See that? And so you know what's going through their mind. What they would do with her. Right. Go ahead.
And they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes, that they might not look unto heaven.
They wouldn't even look to heaven. These dudes were so wicked. Go ahead.
Nor remember just judgments.
Nor remember just judgments. Go ahead.
And albeit they both were wounded with her love, yet durst not one show another his grief.
So they kept it secret from each other. They played it off. Go ahead.
For they were ashamed to declare their lust, that they desired to have to do with her. Yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her.
Now, I would say this, because some of you brothers, you're watching porn. Porn will lead you to actually buy prostitutes. We had that case this morning. And it's so evil. On the phone, the hoe would call, the prostitute would call, and it would say, Officer Gedaliah, Captain O'Shea, Captain Yadin. But it was not them. It's the hoes. The prostitutes call it. You can't make this stuff up. So when the wife see the phone, oh, look, it's Captain Yadin calling for you, babe. Thanks, hon. Wow. Thank you. Hey, shalom, Mark. Most High in Christ bless. You can't make this stuff up. And they make it a damn deal. Where we at? What verse again?
Verse 11. For they were ashamed to declare their lust, that they desired to have to do with her. Verse 12. Yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her.
Yeah. They would watch diligently from day to day to see her. When you brothers are watching porn day after day, it's going to lead to the phone call. You're going to be on OnlyFans. You're going to want to see certain things. Your lust will get, what's it called? The opposite. When things ain't stirring you up no more. Desensitized. And you need something else, more of a thrill. There's stages and steps in this thing. All we can do is warn you. Sisters, some of y'all too. Go ahead.
Yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her. And the one said to the other, let us now go home, for it is dinner time. So when they were gone out, they departed the one from the other. And turning back again, they came to the same place. And after that, they had asked one another the cause. They acknowledged their lust.
Yeah, so they saw each other again. Hey, what you here for? What you here for? What you doing here? No, what you doing here? All right. I wanted to see Susanna. Yeah, me too. Yeah. With them perky breastises. Yeah. She about to take a shower in the waterfall right there. Read that again.
So when they were gone out, they parted the one from the other. And turning back again, they came to the same place. And after that, they had asked one another the cause. They acknowledged their lust. Then appointed they a time both together, when they might find her alone.
Notice that. Then appointed they a time both together, when they might find her alone. Go ahead.
And it fell out, as they watched a fit time. She went in as before with 2 maids only.
She went in with 2 maids only. Go ahead.
And she was desirous to wash herself in the garden, for it was hot. And there was nobody there save the 2 elders that had hid themselves.
These Negroes hid themselves. Go ahead.
And watched her. Then she said to her maids, bring me oil and washing balls.
Washing balls, not those balls. Go ahead.
And shut the garden doors, that I may wash me.
Go ahead.
And they did as she bade them, and shut the garden doors, and went out themselves at privy doors to fetch the things that she had commanded them. But they saw not the elders, because they were hid.
They were hiding. Go ahead.
Now, when the maids were gone forth, the 2 elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee. Therefore, consent unto us and lie with us.
Stop. That's either one of 2 things. That's either somebody going to get sloppy seconds, or it's going to be what is it called? A train. Is the DP.
Oh, Lord.
That's what that is. 2 men on 1 woman. Read the verse again.
Behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee. Therefore, consent unto us and lie with us. If thou wilt not,
If you won't,
we will bear witness against thee.
we're going to lie on you. Go ahead.
That a young man was with thee, and therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee. Then Susanna sighed and said, I am straitened on every side. For if I do this thing, it is death unto me.
So remember, she was trained from a youth from her mother and father. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Right. She said, if I do this thing, it's death unto me. She knew the Lord would kill her. Right. Go ahead.
And if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands. It is better for me to fall into your hands and not do it.
Right. It's better to fall in your hands than in God's hands. Go ahead.
Than to sin in the sight of the Lord. With that, Susanna cried with a loud voice.
So she cried with a loud voice. Go ahead.
And the two elders cried out against her.
Now the two elders starts yelling out too, screaming. Go ahead.
Then ran the one and opened the garden door. So when the servants of the house heard the cry in the garden, they rushed in at a privy door to see what was done unto her. But when the elders had declared their matter, the servants were greatly ashamed. For there was never such a report made of Susanna. And it came to pass the next day, when the people were assembled to her husband Joachim, the two elders came also full of mischievous imagination against Susanna.
What verse you at? What verse you at?
28. Verse 28.
28, okay.
To put her to death.
See that? So these two elders came to her, and they was warning her. These dudes are wicked as hell. Right. They plotting and planning to have her put to death. Go ahead. Just because she won't lay down with their funky old behinds. Go ahead, and their saggy balls. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Verse 29. And said before the people, send for Susanna, the daughter of Chelseas, Joachim's wife. And so they sent. So
now you know how Joachim must have felt. Yeah. Put the one with the young man on the thing, the young man with the two guys, the two old men. Yeah. You can imagine how this young man must have felt that his wife, and I'm sure he respects the two elders, but these dudes is wicked and lying like the devil. And we've had situations like that too. Yuri, what verse you at? I'm sorry.
Verse 30.
Go ahead.
So she came with her father and mother.
So she came with her father and mother.
Her children and all her kindred.
And all her kindred. Go ahead.
Now, Susanna was a very delicate woman and beauteous to behold. And these wicked men commanded to uncover her face.
Why?
For she was covered.
She was covered up.
That they might be filled with her beauty.
They're about to put her to death, and they still wanted to get one last lust.
One last look.
This is crazy. Go ahead.
Therefore, her friends and all that saw her wept. Then the two elders stood up in the midst of the people and laid their hands upon her head.
Hey, remember go ahead.
And she, weeping, looked up toward heaven, for her heart trusted in the Lord. And the elders said...
Wait, remember verse 32, they uncovered her. Yeah, so we're at the uncovering part. What verse you at, Yuri?
We are now at verse 35.
Go ahead.
And she, weeping, looked up toward heaven, for her heart trusted in the Lord.
Remember the two old men, they wouldn't even look up into heaven. Yes, but she looked toward heaven. Go ahead.
And the elders said, as we walked in the garden alone, this woman came in with two maids and shut the garden doors and sent the maids away. Then a young man who there was hid came unto her and lay with her. Then we that stood in a corner of the garden, seeing this wickedness, ran unto them. And when we saw them together, the man we could not hold, for he was stronger than we, and opened the door and leapt out. But having taken this woman, we asked who the young man was, but she would not tell us. These things do we testify.
Damn.
Then the assembly believed them.
Say that, read it again.
Then the assembly believed them.
Damn.
As those that were the elders and judges of the people. So they condemned her to death.
Hey, hold on. Give me that one, trust ye not in the brother, Jeremiah. We didn't get to those images yet. Give me that one, Jeremiah. I forgot. 17. Where's that one at? Put ye not trust in a friend, something like that.
Micah 7.
Is it Micah? Read that. Let me hear it.
Micah chapter 7, verse 5. Trust ye not in a friend. Put ye not confidence in a God.
That's it.
Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Okay, so trust ye not in a God. Where's the one if every man will utterly supplant? Is that it? Somebody help me. Somebody, one moment. Y'all hold on.
Yes, sir. Jeremiah 9 and 4.
Yeah, that's it.
Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders.
Go ahead.
And they will deceive every one his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity.
Read.
Thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, saith the Lord.
This is why we have these classes, so that every man and every woman can learn God's laws, apply God's laws, and know to be able to discern righteousness from unrighteousness. Go back to History of Susanna.
Yes, sir. History of Susanna, verse 41.
King Solomon, as great as he was, did he go off?
Yes.
King David, as great as he was, did he go off? All great men have gone off at one time or another. Never think a man is walking like Christ. No, men can go off. They do go off. I've seen it. Where we at, Captain Yuri?
Verse 41.
Go ahead.
Then the assembly believed them as those that were the elders and judges of the people. So they condemned her to death.
If they couldn't get the punani, nobody was going to get it. These dudes is wicked as hell. Go ahead.
Then Susanna cried out with a loud voice
Then Susanna cried out with a loud voice. Go ahead.
and said, O everlasting God, that knowest the secrets and knowest all things before they be, thou knowest that they have borne false witness against me.
They're a bunch of liars, she said. Go ahead.
And behold, I must die, whereas I never did such things as these men have maliciously invented against me.
Damn. Go ahead.
And the Lord heard her voice.
See that? See that? See that? And the Lord heard her voice. And this is what we tell sisters. They get an issue with their husband, go to the Lord on it. Okay? Some things is he said, she said. Husband and wife come up and argue about something. We don't know who's lying. And the sisters all mad. We say, sis, you're going to have to go to the Lord on this until it's revealed there's evidence of something. We can't just take your word. We can't just take his word. We don't know. There's some cases that have come like that. So the sister must go to the Lord on that thing. That's what Susanna did. Read that part again.
Verse 43. Thou knowest that they have borne false witness against me. And behold, I must die. Whereas I never did such things as these men have maliciously invented against me. And the Lord heard her voice. Therefore, when she was led to be put to death, the Lord raised up the Holy Spirit of a young youth whose name was Daniel.
That's right. So Daniel was young at this point. Go ahead.
Who cried with a loud voice, I am clear from the blood of this woman.
He yelled with a loud voice, I am clear from the blood of this woman. Go ahead.
Then all the people turned them toward him and said, What mean these words that thou hast spoken? So he, standing in the midst of them, said, Are ye such fools, ye sons of Israel, that without examination or knowledge of the truth?
Give me the one where he's pointing. Yes, those images right there. Read that again, Yuri. I'm sorry.
So he, standing in the midst of them, said, Are ye such fools, ye sons of Israel, that without examination or knowledge of the truth, ye have condemned a daughter of Israel? Return again to the place of judgment, for they have borne false witness against her.
So the Spirit was on Daniel. Go ahead.
Wherefore all the people turned again in haste, and the elder said unto him, Come, sit down among us, and show it us.
Show it to us. Go ahead.
Seeing God hath given thee the honor of an elder.
They said God gave you the honor of an elder. Let's see what you got. Go ahead.
Then said Daniel unto them, Put these two aside, one far from another. And
Notice it, far from another. Go ahead.
And I will examine them. So when they were put asunder.
Because sometimes when you put people together, they feed off each other's story. So no, you got to separate them. Go ahead.
So when they were put asunder, one from another, he called one of them and said unto him, O thou that art waxen old in wickedness.
Damn, you have waxed old in wickedness. Go ahead.
Now thy sins which thou hast committed aforetime are come to light.
Wait, that part right there. Read that again.
O thou that art waxen old in wickedness.
So Daniel in the Spirit said, you grew old in being wicked. This ain't your first time. You've been doing this. Go ahead.
Now thy sins which thou hast committed aforetime
in the past. Go ahead.
are come to light.
Or come to light. Now you're getting busted. Go ahead.
For thou hast pronounced false judgment, and hast condemned the innocent, and hast let the guilty go free. Albeit the Lord saith, the innocent and righteous shalt thou not slay. Now then, if thou hast seen her, tell me, under what tree sawest thou them companying together?
What tree did you see her and a young man having sex? What tree was it? Go ahead.
Who answered, under a mastic tree.
Can we show the tree? Yeah, under a mastiff tree. Go ahead.
And Daniel said, very well, thou hast lied against thine own head.
You lied against your own head. Go ahead.
For even now, the angel of God hath received the sentence of God to cut thee in two.
Damn. Go ahead.
So he put him aside and commanded to bring the other, and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan.
Now, that right there. He said you Canaanite. That's what he called him. He's calling a wicked Israelite a Canaanite. You seed of Canaan. That's in Ezekiel 16, where the Lord said your mother was a Hittite and your father an Amorite. So when brothers go off, you're going to be another nation. Read that again, Yuri. What verse you at?
Verse 56.
Go ahead.
So he put him aside and commanded to bring the other, and said unto him,
That's why the Chinese boy is a Chinese boy. Yes. Go ahead.
O thou seed of Canaan, and not of Judah.
Not of Judah. Go ahead.
Beauty hath deceived thee,
Beauty has deceived you. Go ahead.
and lust hath perverted thine heart.
Not
Thus-
those yet. Not those yet. Go ahead. We're
Thus
still
have
dealing
ye-
with the judgment. Go ahead.
Thus have ye dealt with the daughters of Israel, and they, for fear, company with you.
Stop. Read that again. Let's look at that.
Thus have ye dealt with the daughters of Israel,
Meaning you dealt like this with Northern Kingdom. Go ahead.
and they, for fear, company with you.
And out of fear, they were sleeping with you. These women of the Northern Kingdom were sleeping with these dudes. Go ahead.
But the daughter of Judah would not abide your wickedness.
Judah! hey, but do we have that in here? The daughters of Judah, they won't do that? You know how many cases we got? You no comment? You ain't going to say nothing on it? All right, I'll leave it alone. Where we at, Yuri?
Verse 58.
Go ahead.
Now therefore tell me,
Now he's talking to the other elder.
under what tree didst thou take them companying together?
Now he's asking, that's the same picture the other guy pointed at. Give me another picture. Yes, go ahead.
Who answered, under a home tree.
Now he points to a whole different tree. Go ahead.
Then said Daniel unto him, well, thou hast also lied against thine own head. For the angel of God waiteth with the sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy you.
Go ahead.
With that, all the assembly cried out with a loud voice and praised God, who saveth them that trust in him.
That's right. Go ahead.
And they arose against the two elders.
Now give me the two elders that's screaming now. Yes, these are the ones that we want. Go ahead.
For
And
Daniel.
all the ones to the end. Go ahead.
For Daniel had convicted them of false witness by their own mouth. And according to the law of Moses, they did unto them in such sort as they maliciously intended to do to their neighbor.
Say, wait. Get that law. Get that law in Deuteronomy 19:16. This is the law of God. Whatever you plan to do with your neighbor, if it turns out false, that you're a liar, you're going to get the same judgment.
Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 16. Let's go. If a false witness rise up against any man to testify against him that which is wrong, then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges, which shall be in those days. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition. And behold, if the witness be a false witness, and have testified falsely against his brother, then shall ye do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother.
So if it's a life for life situation, you get death. You wanted to have that brother or that sister put to death. Now you going to get put to death. Was that it, Yuri?
So shalt thou put the evil away from among you.
Let's go back now. Susanna?
Yes, sir. Verse 60. With that, all the assembly cried out with a loud voice and praised God, who saveth them that trust in him. And they arose against the two elders, for Daniel had convicted them of false witness by their own mouth. And according to the law of Moses, they did unto them in such sort as they maliciously intended to do to their neighbor. And they put them to death.
They put them to death. Go ahead.
Thus the innocent blood was saved the same day.
That's right.
Therefore, Chelseas and his wife praised God for their daughter Susanna, with Joachim her husband, and all the kindred, because there was no dishonesty found in her. From that day forth was Daniel had in great reputation in the sight of the people.
Give me Sirach 28:14. We're almost done. Sirach 28:14 and 15. So that history of Susanna is very, very important, and it should be enlightening to all of us. Don't be a false witness. Don't let your lust consume you to the point where you want to bear false witness and destroy somebody, destroy a marriage. Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 28, verse 14. A backbiting tongue
A backbiting tongue
hath disquieted many,
has disquieted many.
and driven them from nation to nation.
You know, a backbiting tongue is a lying, deceitful tongue. It can drive you from your home. Let somebody tell, that's what France is doing to us. Yes. Read that again, Yuri.
A backbiting tongue hath disquieted many, and driven them from nation to nation. Strong cities hath it pulled down, and overthrown the houses of great men.
That's right, read.
A backbiting tongue hath cast out virtuous women.
So now Sirach is letting us know there have been cases where a backbiting tongue did have virtuous women cast out. Doing lying, evil nigga people. Go ahead.
And deprive them of their labor.
And deprive them of their labors. Give me Psalms 27 and 12. We're almost done. Psalms 27, 12.
Psalms chapter 27, verse 12.
Let's go.
Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies.
So that deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies. That's what happened with Susanna, and that's what we're saying to the Lord regarding France. Don't deliver us to the will of our enemies, O Lord. Go ahead.
For false witnesses are risen up against me.
For false witnesses are risen up against me. So
And
these evil souls, these evil spirits filled with hate, they're saying that we're violent, we're inciting violence and all that. That's all lies. Just like the lies those two elders did against Susanna. She was laying down with this young man. Go ahead.
For false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty.
From there, give me Psalms 35:11.
Psalm chapter 35, verse 11. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
And this is why a lot of the charges that they bring against us, not just France, black Hebrew Israelites. Remember they said we went to Ghana and had sex with all the boys? Well, ain't nobody listening to that. We ain't got time for that. Whoever believes those lies, y'all just believe it and drop dead. We can't help you. Read that again.
False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not.
From there, Matthew 26:60. Christ wasn't absolved from that. Christ went through the same thing.
Matthew chapter 26, verse 60.
Come on.
But found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came two false witnesses.
Read.
And said, this fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and to build it in 3 days.
So even against the Son of God, you had false witnesses. You're always going to have false witnesses. Okay, from there, Acts 6:13.
Acts chapter 6, verse 13.
Come on.
And set up false witnesses.
And what?
And set up false witnesses.
So you had these wicked scribes, Pharisees, these are supposed to be men of God, the builders. They set up false witnesses. Go ahead.
Which said, this man ceaseth not to speak blasphemous words against this holy place and the law.
So even against the apostles, you had those religious leaders set up false witnesses. Psalms 124 and 1, please. Yes, verse 1.
Psalms chapter 124, verse 1.
Let's go.
If it had not been the Lord who was on our side,
Uh-huh.
now may Israel say,
That's right.
if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us.
Notice he said it twice because he wants to make sure we understand it's the Lord who's on our side who delivers. Read it again from verse 1.
If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us.
A lot of times now we give honor, we thank the Lord for raising up people like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, but they were not the ones we ought to glorify for our people to be saved, for our people to still be alive. We must give all credit to the Lord of heaven and earth. Everybody understand that? Not man. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul.
Yes, them proud waters, them proud nations. Give me that in Revelation 12:17. We coming back? Revelation 12:17.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
This is Esau. Go ahead. And we're the woman, Israel, the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
This is war, brothers and sisters. This is war. We are in, well, this is just the beginning stages. Go ahead.
Which keep the commandments of God.
That's what they're worried about. Which keep the commandments of God.
And had the testimony of Jesus Christ.
Go back, go back, go back.
Psalms chapter 124 and verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers.
Uh-huh.
The snare is broken, and we are escaped.
That's right.
Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth.
So our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. Psalms 122. Verse 1.
Psalm chapter 122, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
I was glad when they said unto me,
I was glad when they said unto me,
let us go into the house of the Lord.
if you ever feel depressed when brothers or sisters say, hey, let's go up to the school, you have a problem. You have a problem, a spiritual problem. Read it again.
I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem.
That's right.
Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together.
Now you see that? Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together. IT, do you have the pictures of Jerusalem, the city, with the it looks like a square? Give me Revelation 21. Yes, right there. Those images like that. Revelation 21:12, let me show you what it means. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And had a wall great and high.
Had a wall great and high.
And had 12 gates.
There's 12 gates.
And at the gates 12 angels.
Uh-huh.
And names written thereon,
Uh-huh.
which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So the only ones entering these 12 gates are the 12 tribes of Israel. Nobody else. Jehovah's Witnesses ain't getting in. Catholics ain't getting in. Baptists ain't getting in. Only Israel. Jump down to verse 16.
Verse 16.
This is what it means when it says, and was compact together.
And the city lieth foursquare, and the length is as large as the breadth.
So it's as high as it is long. Go ahead.
And he measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs.
That's 1,500 miles. This city measured 1,500 miles. Go ahead.
The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal.
Go ahead.
And he measured the wall thereof, 144 cubits.
That's 216 feet. Go ahead.
According to the measure of a man.
Now that's a man's measurement. Watch this.
That is of the angel.
So it's even bigger than that. Even bigger than that. So let's go back, Yuri. We in Psalms 122, verse 3.
Verse 3. Jerusalem is builded as a city that is compact together. Whether the tribes go up.
Where who?
Whether the tribes go up.
Go ahead.
The tribes of the Lord.
Only the tribes of Israel is getting us in here. Other people are not getting in. Other religions ain't getting in. Go ahead.
Right. unto the testimony of Israel.
Unto the testimony of Israel. Go ahead.
To give thanks unto the name of the Lord.
He's going to give us his true name. Go ahead.
For there are set thrones of judgment.
There's set thrones of judgment.
The thrones of the house of David.
That's right. Go ahead.
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Go ahead.
They shall prosper that love thee.
They shall prosper that love thee. That's us, you and me. Go ahead.
Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy palaces. For my brethren and companions' sake, I will now say, peace be within thee.
Peace be within thee.
Because of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek thy good.
I will seek thy good. So, brothers, 12 tribes! 12 tribes! 12 tribes! And with that, we say,
Nation is men leading by example.